Two, one, go.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Scuffcast. For today's episode, each of us are going to be finding some new articles, some interesting news, and each give our own little bit of commentary on it. Today we have a new member, kind of a guest member coming in, named Sean.
What's up, guys? My name is John. I just play video games with them sometimes, and every now and again I'll pop in. So
He has a micro penis.
I was about to say he's
Cool.
single and he has large pee.
He has micro penis.
Okay, guys, chill out about
Muy
the pee.
grande.
Hold on,
Chill out
hold
about
on,
the
time out. Ladies,
Be zen about
you can-
this.
ladies,
Chill out
listen,
a little
listen,
bit.
Listen, ladies, you can call him Baby Arm because he's
Let's
packing
not.
heat.
It's not. Like
All
we're at a
right.
level.
That's
He's not.
All right, so who wants to start with their first article? Should we just
I'll go first.
Okay,
Like, it gets it
okay.
out of the way.
Yeah, Devin can go first. All right, we can just talk about it. Just go, Devin.
Since I'm in Panama, Florida, today on the news, I just woke up, turned on the TV, and next thing you see, dude arrested for fucking a plate of calamari in Panama City Beach.
Wait,
I looked into this. I'm like, dude, packing heat going into this thing, and like,
Was there like live leak footage?
Oh
He's
God.
actually Baby
I
Arm.
wish. to be
Here's an
honest.
actual
And,
video
like,
of the man.
Like when this was
Oh,
saying
God.
that, dude.
I'm trying to see if this made it on the Florida Man Twitter.
Wait, wait, hold on. Did they actually like on the news say man fuck the shit out of a calamari plate, or there's man caught with sexual intercourse?
That.
Oh no.
That one.
Because it's the news, of course.
Was it? Wait,
And,
was it? Wait, I just have a few questions about this. Is it like? Can you guys imagine if it was like a piping hot plate of calamari and you just stick his whole penis through it? Like,
Knowing the
Oh no
Okay. So
Wouldn't that burn after a minute?
No. Listen, knowing the place where he did it is that there's a different place in Ormond Beach where it was the same restaurant. Their calamari does not come out hot. It comes out fucking like almost cold as fuck. So the dude was just fucking it straight cold. It's too like
Wait. So maybe his pee got softer. Cause you know how in the
Dog.
cold your pee shrivels up a little bit.
Chief.
Yeah.
If my pee rubbed against
No.
cold calamari, my pee would go. It looks like an
I
onion.
think your balls
Doing
would
a
just
hula
suck
hoop.
up straight into your stomach at that point.
Oh, no.
Honestly,
Oh,
like you
no.
just hear the sound, just, you know, just straight out of nowhere, just like, oh, fuck, wait, this is
All
not
I have
okay.
to say is that man watches too much hentai.
oh god, tentacle porn IRL.
Man,
100.
I just want to point out this is why the Scuffcast is going to become the most reliable news source because the mainstream media would not have talked about this.
Yeah, of course not.
You
Of
get
course
the
not.
spicy takes and the
What
the
newscast
unbiased,
would talk about a man sticking his penis in a fucking?
the fair and balanced news on the Scuffcast.
Oh no, oh god.
You know,
All
there's
right.
so
Who
much
would
different.
podcast
Okay,
about?
look, there's so many different things happening. Like, there's different things that
There's
happen
people
here.
sticking
Swear
their
to God.
dicks in different places. Crazy.
There was a dude
Next
trying
thing
to
you
have
know,
sex with sea turtles.
Man
You know
has
how
sex
it
with
is.
cow. Not surprising, but it's in Alabama.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
listen.
Checks out.
Oh
If it
no.
You
walks,
just pointed
they
in.
can
They
take
do
the
that in
heat.
Texas as well.
Oh yeah, Bess. Do they do that in Texas? Do they fuck a lot of cows in Texas?
No, we have our cousins for that.
No.
Yikes.
Jackie, you got it all wrong. They don't
Self-admittance.
fuck cows. They fuck rattlesnakes.
They fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no! Just a bunch of women shoving rattlesnakes right up their vaginas. Oh,
Even
no.
just the right
You know,
girth for
you know,
us.
I don't remember exactly where I read this, but I was told there was a thing in Japan lately about putting centipedes into female areas and how that is like becoming a commonly
We
practiced.
getting Tokyo Ghoul up in this
thing.
bitch?
Oh,
Maybe
no.
that's how they become ghouls. I don't know.
Kaneki, is
I
that
know-
you? Get the pussy?
Wait, but there's this Japanese thing
Wait,
though where
was
they
it Toka? Was that her name? Was it Toka? Was,
no.
Stop.
Not like this.
Don't-
All right.
don't-
Enough about like
This
Japanese.
is already just becoming the hentai cast.
Yeah. Actual
Wait.
hentai cast.
So, who are you guys' favorite hentai voice actor?
Daniel, shut the
Moving
fuck up.
on.
Leave it in the comments below.
Oh
Shut the
god.
fuck up. Listen, since I'm not at home, my phone sound hella scuffed. I'm in Panama. I'm looking. Listen,
There's a news
just-
article
just-
about
just-
marijuana.
Shut the fuck up. All right, listen.
I'm gonna read
So
on
look,
that.
my man Jackie offered me $5 to piss off the 16th floor, and I might do it.
If you do it, I will.
You just hear somebody just in the background go, "Hey, you son of a!"
Oh no! Oh no!
You know what that means? Yeet.
Someone's getting R. Kelly there. Someone's getting R. Kelly.
Wasn't that someone's article?
Oh,
about R. Kelly?
that is my
Listen
article.
to
That is my article actually.
Oh, that sounds like a good segue.
That's a
Jack,
great segue. Okay, so
You want to go for your R. Kelly article?
R.
No, wait,
Kelly.
wait,
What's up?
Before you finish, listen, I'm gonna get somebody while it's raining, so they think it's rain.
You mean before R.
Oh
Kelly
my
finishes?
god.
Okay, so
Oh,
basically,
no.
R. Kelly went on CBS and did an interview, and he's basically blaming the woman for his troubles, and he's just basically like they started the rumor and everything and stuff like that, and they're basically just accusing, like, R. Kelly's accusing all of these women. He's like, that's not what I do. All these women are accusing me and stuff. And I'm just like, you took a waz on a girl, like,
R. Kelly, we know.
like, you can't take that. That's such a wild accusation. Like, Bill Cosby, but you women just don't forget about getting pissed on. You know what I'm saying?
Bill Cosby pleaded guilty, didn't he?
Oh,
I think he did.
I think.
I'm not caught up on my Bill Cosby lore, but like I'm pretty sure he did.
My Bill Cosby lore.
But like, imagine like you pissing on someone and then you getting mad at them for like remembering that you peed on them. Like, how fucking, like, imagine you just going, how fucking dare you remember that I peed on you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, that's just such giga stuff.
I read, and this isn't a reliable source, but I read something on Twitter talking about how somebody brought up his case, and he said that it doesn't matter, and they were like, well, why not? And he goes, because I beat it. How many people did he piss on?
I thought it was like 2 or 3 14.
I don't yeah, it was also but then, like, I don't know, the thing about, like, celebrities and, like, younger children, I feel like it's because they were also forced into, like, the entertainment industry when they were really, like, young. Like, Michael Jackson.
They asked for it.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson.
Okay, all right, Sean, you actually can't say that the young people asked for it. That is actually fucked up. You actually cannot say that.
Sounds like some bleeping there.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what that sounds like right there? It sounds like he's saying, a pedophile, if they start their period, they're ready.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oof.
No.
Oh no.
We at the
Yeah,
Scuffed cast do not believe in pedophilia.
No.
Yeah.
We do not believe in pedophilia. This is all
But
just
listen, the only thing we do believe in is that men can have a sword fight in the shower.
okay. That's
Oh,
perfect.
100%.
That's fine.
That's a wee bit.
Not gay.
Just as long as it's between. Just as
We
long
would
as it's
all
between
lose the show.
2 consenting adults.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
man,
that's the
you
Sean.
ready?
But like,
You ready?
We have daggers and Sean just has like a bludgeoning like club.
wait, but building on to Seabass's point, how do you get into a sword fight with another man without consenting to it? What do you do? What do you do? Like,
Well, I mean,
start
okay, I have a scenario. Let's just say like
No,
you're just chilling like in
Daniel,
the
stop.
what?
Daniel, stop. Listen.
What?
How it goes down is like, sir, you ready for the duel? I honor the duel with my PP. They unsheath the weapon.
Okay, so that's how it goes down normally, right? But I'm imagining a scenario where you're just like chilling, and this dude just comes up like helicoptering it at you, or something like that, and you're like, "Oh God, I must defend myself."
oh my god, it's like ganking with your penis. You gank another man's penis with your penis.
Just see Sean come out of nowhere. All right, boys. it's
Wait,
time to-
why am I the one that's
The
coming?
junglers are coming mid.
Why? It's because I play jungle. Haha. Very funny.
Alright, okay. I think
you're bad at
I think that's
jungle
I
anyway,
think
so
I
we
Got a
think
gank, says the person that can't play Kane, even though he's the easiest jungler.
I
I
think
made that
oh,
reference.
God.
I don't even play
Oh,
League of
God.
Legends.
I think that's enough penis talk. I think we should go on to the next article. Please.
I say there's never enough. But,
There's
you know.
okay.
Before
There's
anything goes, before anything moves forward, Sean, just let them know that your nickname is Baby Arm.
We already
we
this
established
My name?
is
multiple
My
times
nickname is
already.
not Baby Arm.
is
That sounds
baby
like what
arm.
someone with a nickname would say.
Baby arm Sean.
Wait, my bad. Since you're royalty, it's now Baby Arm the third.
Baby the third. Okay.
That's
All right. Who
fine.
wants to hit us with the next article?
I got y'all.
Okay, go
Um,
for it.
I have 15 pounds of ham crashed into a Florida home in the dead of night, and nobody knows how or why.
Oh my god.
Always Florida.
It's fucking
So-
Devin. Devin, you're doing it, aren't you? You're throwing ham at people's roofs.
He's like, is ham empty? Yeet.
Being on them from the 64 isn't enough. He's got to toss hands at him too.
Oh no! Stop.
I'm throwing haymakers, cuz.
So on July 15th, a Florida family awoke at 4 a.m. to the sound of a loud crash on the roof. The impact was apparently caused by a 15-pound frozen bag of ham and sausage. Travis Adair, the homeowner, told WPLG Local 10 that he called the company listed on the bag of the ham, and they didn't have any answers as to how it ended up on the roof. To make matters even more strange, a delivery address on the ham bag led to a man who lives 170 miles from Adair, who says he also has no idea how it ended up on the roof at 4 a.m.
So much ham, so few answers.
Those people pulled that. Yeah, can I speak to your manager?
Wait, but
Look at that ham.
hold on. Is this
I've never seen blind meat before.
is this how the younger generation TPs now? Is it just,
Oh, I would love that. That'd be great.
they skip toilet paper and just go straight into chucking hams at people.
Now here's the thing. It is harder, debatably, to raise a pig than it is to raise a tree, right? And when you TP someone's house, you're wasting a tree. But when you throw ham, if it's still packaged, the people who receive the ham, who had it eaten at their house, can still cook the ham, assuming it hasn't been contaminated.
Exactly,
right?
that is very true.
So
Okay.
actually, the new generation is just thinking economically, and I can appreciate that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no shit.
Everyone
Ham is actually expensive.
yeah, everyone go throw 15 pounds of boar's head ham at everyone else.
Whenever we get the Scuffcast PO box going, throw lots of ham at us.
Bro, if we get ham in boxes, I'm cooking that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh god.
Then we throwing ham.
We'll eat ham if you throw it at us, is what we're saying.
Not that
If
we
it
throwing
kills
ham.
us too,
You
it's
just
a
hear a
win-win.
loud smack on your roof. You go, those kids again. Now, honey, go get the ladder. Go get
Not the Peterson kids.
Throwing their fucking hams on the roof again, Jesus Christ.
ding.
You can see with like TikToks or whatever to do the ham throwing challenge.
That's what the next generation of TED Talks are. It's no longer about weird scam emails or anything else. It's just about throwing hams at other people.
Man, there's some weird TED Talks. Like it's like I was almost a school shooter. Is like was like the one I see a lot.
Oh my god.
I seen one where it was about a dude who witnessed somebody like commit suicide and stuff, and how like he
Yikes.
battled it, like he got through it, sort of. It was like EDMR or something like that. It's this one military type brainwashing type thing that it kind of like opens you up to what actually happened and how it was actually supposed to happen. So like he kind of explained how it's actually worked and processed, sort of, and just how he got through it and how his family kind of got through it, because it was his best friend's girlfriend's boyfriend.
I don't remember the Scuffed cast being called the breast cast, but I mean, I guess keep going,
Yikes.
Sean.
I mean, do you want content or not? I mean,
I mean, how
best you're gonna get from me.
I guess. Fair
I mean,
enough.
I'm sitting here. My topic's a freaking man that survived with his dog on freaking taco sauce. Anyways,
Please tell us about that. That is actually very
Hold
interesting.
on.
Please
Time
tell
out.
us about that.
Killing segues today.
Yeah.
okay.
Since we're in a depressed state at the moment, everybody put jaw coins in the chat for a like.
Yeah. Comment jaw
Jack
coins.
wins, please.
Jaw coins for
All
Sean.
right, so
Okay.
my topic is about this man named Jeremy Taylor. He
Bleep his name out.
got snowed in, and
They can just look up the
in,
article.
like Oregon or
Yeah,
something
literally
like
all
that.
these were like a Google search.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he had tacos just in the car, just there. You know, didn't have any food, just had sauce. And he tried to like go out and go find help, but he realized that the snow was like starting to pile up more and more. So he just got back into his car for some reason, and him and his dog just survived a couple days on taco sauce, and he was eventually found.
Wait, hold on.
I
Was
just-
he also like feeding his dog hot sauce? Because I don't think that's his...
He kind of like separated the packets of sauce or something.
Oh my
Because
god.
the
Gave the
pair
dog.
had set off on Sunday to buy petrol and slept in their vehicle overnight,
Aw.
and then the snow kind of piled over top of him.
But like, isn't that a very common? Like, I live in New York City,
The
so we
dude's
don't.
very like outdoorsy.
No, this is one of those
Stuff.
fuckers.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Oh,
like
God.
he just went with his dog in his car and stuff.
Oh, God.
Fell asleep overnight with his engine on.
For,
His car
for
was
4
dead,
days?
so
Did the
he
dog
didn't
not
go
need to
anywhere.
take a shit for 4 days? Jesus Christ.
I
That
don't
dog
know.
If he
was
shit in the
Maybe-
car, that'd be the
maybe-
worst.
maybe
Maybe
the
he
worst of
grabbed.
emotions.
Maybe he grabbed the
Hold
dog
on.
like from
Bro,
behind
how
or
you gonna
whatever,
open a window
rolled
if you're
down the
snowed in?
window, and then
He
kind
punched
of
out the
like
window. I don't know.
punched his dog in the stomach until the poop flowed out.
Oh God! All right, okay. Another one.
Anyway,
Animal
We,
abuse at that point.
we at the Scuffed Cast do not condone animal abuse. Please do not hit your pets. That's very.
No,
But
no,
if you
no, no.
but if you beat your meat,
No,
that's
that's-
kind of animal abuse.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Whoa,
God.
we're not getting into this.
Okay, but
Well, he kind of like posted on Facebook later on about how he did it and stuff, and like the day after, whatever, he like wanted to thank everybody that saved him and stuff on Facebook. Just to let everybody know that he got lucky and to never do that again. Never
Oh,
sleep in his
Wait, but
car
okay. So
overnight.
so
with
what
the
I was
engine on.
what I was trying to say was, okay, I live in New York City. Not a lot of us have cars. We usually just take the trains or like the subways,
Yeah.
right? Isn't it very normal for like people to have like just like tissues and like ketchup packets in their fucking car from like takeout?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
very
absolutely.
that's a very common thing, right? I'm not like tripping.
All
Yeah.
right, time out.
No.
Time out. Look, so look, earlier today, I went to go get brisket with one of my dad's coworkers. His name was Josh. That motherfucker's car in the passenger seat was stacked with fucking garbage. Like I literally had to throw everything before. He's like, "Oh my bad, dude. Everybody, the cop just searched it, dude." I'm like,
What?
This
That's
dude
kinda
lasted
how
Who's
it's
five-
going.
searching him?
no,
5 days in his
no,
vehicle
no,
with his dog and just ate taco sauce.
no. Listen. Like it was stacked so high. There was 5 different types of fucking fast food bags in there. I'm like, oh my god, you're worse than my sister's room.
Oh God, Olga, not Olga again.
What are you doing, step bro?
Oh no, we're not doing that. That's not a joke. That's not a joke for the Scuffed Cast. Not yet, at least.
Cast, we do not condone pornography.
We do not.
Of course we do.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course we were just talking about dicks for like 8 minutes straight. How can we
This
not?
isn't a beach. It's a bathtub.
Oh, oh God! If anyone gets that reference, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you get that reference. Frankly, if you watch porn and you don't get reference, if you don't get that and you don't get the reference, you're obviously lying.
Step bro, why is your dick in me?
Oh no!
God,
Oh
stop.
no!
Big oof.
Demonetized.
Oh God! Oh yeah, that's oh God. That's not even. That's not even.
Did everyone get their article out of the way? Or
No, we
just
didn't.
chilling?
I
did
have
not.
I have a
I'm
story.
waiting.
Yeah, we
I have
still
a-
have-
I have a-
I'm waiting
I
on
have
mine.
Yeah,
okay,
go.
'cause I have
Go.
a story when we get done with articles.
So
All right. Wait, does anybody else have one?
No, I think it's just you,
No,
and
I
I
got
have
this
the
one.
sad
Okay,
one for the
bet,
end.
bet.
I have the sad one for the
So,
end.
the everybody who's watched School of Rock, y'all remember the guitar player, right? The kid named Zach.
Mm-hmm.
So, he is now facing felony charges. Actually, he got arrested in Florida. Shocker there.
Always in Florida.
Oh God!
Allegedly stealing
better stay safe down
guitars.
Oh my God! This is just gonna be. The title for this video is gonna be "The Scuffed Cast presents Scuffed News Florida Edition." Jesus, that's we got people stealing guitars, fucking calamari,
My story
Throwing
was
hands.
throwing.
So he faces a felony larceny and grand theft charges after he was caught allegedly trying to steal guitars and an amplifier. Not one time, not 2 times, but 4 times over the past 5 weeks.
Jesus.
So-
We're just trying to get the band back together.
That's what I'm saying.
I like
He's
how there's a
27.
in the meme chat saying like R. Kelly, I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and his kids are just like, wait.
Listen,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I thought y'all-
Oh yeah, Sean. Very just an explicit rule is we do not reference Discord as little as possible.
Even though we did it a million times last episode.
Yeah, we can't reference because people would not understand what we're talking about when we reference the meme chat or whatever.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? But on to the point about what is it up with like former famous child actors that are just now like just criminals?
Man, I think it's just because when you're a kid in the entertainment
fame gets to
industry,
you.
you just get messed up. Like, do y'all see everything about I can never remember his name. It was the kid that played Anakin Skywalker in Phantom Menace. Jake Lloyd.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no
Oh,
idea
he
about
just, he
that.
just got a
He's-
fuck
he's
ton of
in
shit
jail,
for
man.
his role.
He's in jail for
No
a long
shit.
time.
What did he do?
The dark
This is
side
the
has
first-
controlled this one.
Oh my
What?
What?
The dark side has controlled him.
Oh no.
Of course.
Oh god. You guys remember the kid from Home Alone and like how he
Macaulay
basic,
Culkin?
Yes.
Oh,
he
yeah.
basically looked like a crackhead now.
Yes.
No.
Actually,
the
he
question
turned
is-
his shit around.
I heard.
He
I heard.
did.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
he's
I'm
actually
happy
doing
for
a
him.
lot
Actually,
better
looks
now.
really
He
good.
got
now.
fat.
No, I'm
He's
not
a,
familiar with
uh,
I'm not familiar with Macaulay Culkin lore, but I wasn't sure if he was just actually a crackhead or if that was
No,
just the way he
he's-
looked.
He was legitimately a crackhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanna know what I
But
Like,
he,
he was
but
on
he
some
became
really
clean
hard
for
stuff.
a homo. Like he became really good. Like he
That's
just,
good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Macaulay
got-
Culkin.
He,
You
he
guys
looks really
ever
good
Please come
read
on the
up on
podcast and
the
defend
Jim
yourself.
Carrey? On how
Oh.
like he got into like a really depressed rut and
Oh yeah.
really
I
wanted to
heard.
commit
Mhm.
suicide
I
and
heard.
stuff.
Yeah, I heard people are accusing him of being like demented now and just saying really ridiculous shit.
Yeah,
Not my
like
boy Jim Carrey.
I just feel like that's a lot of bullshit. Like they don't really understand what he actually went through whenever that stuff happened.
I mean, but then
He's-
again, to be fair though, no one ever really understands what someone else goes through. You know what I mean? You can't interpret someone
I
else's.
try to figure it out, but like
Yeah.
it's just you're
Yeah,
never gonna get.
that's why I don't believe in the therapy. Like,
Yeah.
But that's kind of off topic and not funny at all. But
So
Oh.
if we're done with news articles, I have a college story.
oh, go for it. Same thing.
Yeah,
Same
I
thing.
thought of this the other night, and I thought it'd be perfect for the podcast. So in my last semester before I graduated, because I have a degree, by the way. I'm gonna try to mention that every episode. But
no one
he's
gives a
got
fuck.
flex on those
I,
poor
I,
kids.
neither do the employers. But anyway,
Listen,
Oh god.
Daniel, hold on, Daniel. Before you even go any further, from
What?
playing Assassin's Creed 3, I learned all I needed to know from that game. Paul
Mhm.
Revere was held by a Native American, warning the citizens about the British is coming. All right, I'm Gucci.
There's a lot more to history than just Paul Revere, but I mean, I guess. All right,
The fuck off.
All right.
I mean, it's also really
Paul Revere is everything.
George Washington was seduced by a Native
We
American
wouldn't be
man
here
with
right
an
now if it wasn't for him.
Oh god.
1776.
I watched this. You guys know who the Odd Ones Out is? He's like
Yes.
an animator. I watched
Yes.
this thing, this YouTube video by him recently. It was like, boy, were they wrong. And apparently there was like this bit that he did where apparently they tried to kill George Washington with tomatoes because they thought tomatoes were deadly
Or
poison.
poisonous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
Yes. Love the animations, by the way. All one's out. If you want to come on the podcast and defend yourself, that'd be great.
defend yourself. I mean, if you want to draw for us, that'd be greatly appreciated. We cannot pay you.
No, he's way too high profile.
Yeah,
we have no
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Anyways, college story. So it's my last semester. I had to fill some credit hours, and so I took a intro to theater class. It was like a
Why?
freshman level class. Well, because I needed to fill some hours, and I figured it was gonna be easy, and it mostly was. I figured it was gonna be easy because the professor teaching it was someone I had before, and he was a very flamboyant Swedish man who just kind of made things up as he went along, which is why
Okay.
it was usually very easy.
Hmm.
So we have one day in class that we are like just gonna do like the popcorn reading thing. Well, I mean, it was not really, but it's because we were like reading a play and like everyone got like a role in the play or whatever, right? I don't know if anyone is familiar with it. I believe it was called Piano Lessons. Does anyone know that one?
Fuck
Yes.
no,
I do
no,
not.
no one took theater. Shut
Oh.
up, Sean. You're irrelevant.
Oh wait, Sean knows better. Okay, so Sean knows what's coming then. So there was one character in so a little bit of context. The plot is it is about a group of African American friends and family that are like a group or whatever, and like post Reconstruction, which is like around the turn of the 1900, like that turn of the century.
Yeah.
So the thing about that, and the plot is basically what one of them is trying to get the wife or whatever to like sell a piano so they could like buy some land or whatever, but the piano had been in the family for however long. But that's not important. Basically, a lot of what occurred in the play, because it's like pre 1900, so
Yeah.
the N word with the A on the end of it hadn't been invented yet at that point, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not every character. It's one character in particular, just mostly calls everyone N-word with a hard R.
Oh God.
And
You got
and
the
li-
fortune
and
of
literally-
playing the character.
No, I didn't get this. But literally, what happened was the professor was like, "All right, you be this part, you be this part, you be this part," and he like, gives them out to people. And then he like this one kid that sits up front just like a super white boy, like almost debatably as white as me. I'm pretty white. He gets that dude, and then he's like, all right, everyone, take a few minutes, just like look over your part, and then we'll start here in a minute. And the guy starts reading, and he's like, I don't like my part.
Oh God.
And then I remember I remembered it because of this. The person is like, he's like, racism is okay in the theater. He said it like exactly.
I don't know about that one. Chief.
I don't know
He's like,
about that
racism
one.
is okay as long as it is in the theater. So then when we start reading it, and I see this dude just look as uncomfortable as possible as in front of a college classroom. He had to say N-word with a hard R, basically every sentence, because that was what the
God,
character
that-
did.
Oh no.
Poor child.
I feel so bad for him.
So, how many black people were in the theater?
I think like 2.
So wait, why
And
didn't
they
he
couldn't
just?
get the part.
Yeah, they could.
They
I mean,
honestly,
yeah,
they
I
couldn't
don't
get the
know.
part.
I mean,
It
I
could have been
guess.
worse. It could have been
I
a
have
whole
no idea.
theater full of black people.
No, okay, so we were like in a classroom. This isn't like an actual like
Wait,
acting class. I should have
wait,
said.
wait,
This is
wait,
like
wait,
we just learn about plays or whatever.
Wait, hold on, Daniel, wait a minute. Sean, why would a whole theater full of black people be worse? I'm giga confused right now.
Do you know what black people are capable of?
Oh,
Yeah, they have
what
the
are you,
power.
what are you trying to imply
They
about
have
black
the
people?
pass.
What are you trying to imply about black people?
Of course, we
very-
talked about this in the episode Goldie isn't here.
First off, they're better than us.
Good save, good save, good save. Good
No,
save.
think about it.
That's
Think about it. If you think about it, how did we pull that
Hey,
off?
I just want to point out,
Like,
I just want to point out,
disclaimer,
you're
I do
treading
not like
a
slavery
very thin line here,
whatsoever.
buddy.
Yeah, you're on
Oh,
very
boy.
thin ice.
Are they strictly better just because they have the
do
N-word
that?
pass?
Because think about it.
Dark
Tower
Waters.
part.
We're gonna
Oh.
have to overlay this with Goldie talking about him taking a shit.
What are you talking about?
You-
We add
Actually,
Goldie Pulse,
isn't
it's
that
fine.
bad?
It's okay. All right, so
Is
let's try to
borderline too scuffed.
Hey, but
borderline too
before we
scuffed.
go any further, I'm gonna have to go right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh
And
man.
his phone's dying.
But listen, I got in my segment. Been here with my boys and my husbando, aka Bass. You know how it is.
Oh,
God.
Safe travels, Devin.
save,
I'll be back.
enjoy. Yeah.
Listen,
he'll be
he's
back.
He's
listening.
abroad right now.
Florida right now. What are you talking about? Safe travels.
He's got to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he gonna walk?
Well,
you?
I
He's
can-
gonna be there for like the rest of this week and like a couple days extra.
Why are
Look,
you
he
Why are
has
you
to travel
so
back.
in tuned with Devin's
Just
schedule?
be safe. Why do you have to
Monday-
criticize my
Yeah,
my
don't.
kindness?
Yeah, Devin, be safe. Don't get any hams thrown at you.
Florida.
Don't go fucking.
Don't go
Yeah.
near R. Kelly.
Yeah, don't get any. don't fuck
If a
any plates
suspicious
of
guy in a van pulls
calamari.
up, do not let him
Don't steal any guitars.
Don't steal any guitars. Don't
Try
do
to sell
that.
drugs.
Don't get stuck in your car and end up having to feed your dog with taco sauce.
Oh god.
Bitch,
Uh,
doesn't smell that much here. What the fuck?
all right.
But,
All right.
but
See ya,
I'll be
Devin.
on.
Your car
I'll
just crashes
be
into
on.
the ocean.
All I gotta say is, coming to get you. Just get ready for it, Chief.
Oh god.
Wait, who's that directed at?
Olga's coming to get you.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear the other.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She's a coming.
All right. See ya, Devin.
Let her come.
Yeah,
I'll knock the
yeet.
bitch out.
Dude,
Yeah,
she will
indeed.
manhandle you.
I will
She will
knock
manhandle.
the bitch out.
You knock her down, she's gonna rise up like the Undertaker in WWE, dog. She gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
Rise up, like gamers. Whenever the gamers end up rising up.
Oh no.
that's not gonna happen. Stop it.
Why would you say that? Gamers are the most oppressed
Because-
minority in society.
That's very true though. That's very true.
Hold
Hey,
on, my phone's ringing. Hey
Oh.
guys, give me a second. My phone's
all right,
ringing.
hey, go for
Oh
it.
my god,
Hello?
professionalism.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
now
Okay, so we're down to the with Devin leaving, we're down to the 3-man part. Oh my
I
god,
don't,
Bass.
I don't have anybody texting me. Like I don't talk to anybody, so I'm good. Like I just sitting here just talking the entire time.
Oh no. Okay, wait. So
Alright.
if it's just us three
We're down
currently,
to-
if it's just
Yes.
us three currently, let's just do this real quick thing that I found just now. Man foolishly calculates women need 7 tampons per period and it goes very badly.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, okay, I have questions.
All right.
Why is
Okay,
he trying to make
Okay,
calculations?
wait, hold on. Let's see. Let me just
long
read.
is the tampon?
Let me just read what he.
Yeah,
let me
just
just
read,
read what he
read.
wrote. Okay,
Okay.
he said, and I quote: "So the average period is between 10 to 35 milliliters of blood. Each tampon holds about 5 milliliters, so 7 tampons per cycle. Let's be generous and say 10 for those ladies with an extra juicy uterine lining.
Oh my
Nine-
god.
9 periods per year equals 90 tampons max. You can get a 64 pack on Amazon for I'm assuming this is pounds, for £7.90 plus shipping. Buy 2 packs, save on shipping, and have 128 tampons for the year. That's about 20 pounds here or there for a year's periods. Cut down on your Starbucks venti fraps and stop whining. This isn't a first world problem.
Oh no. Oh hey, Bats, you've
took that way
returned from
too far.
Oh
professionalism.
god.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to let you know that with the comment about gamers being the most minority, most person minority, I got a phone call. It was Chief. He said that wasn't it, boss.
Okay.
Oh,
look,
that
man,
was what a great. He waited
have been
so
on the
long
right-
to tell that joke.
You haven't
I
been
did,
on
I
our
did.
subreddits, man. Gamers need to rise up.
Okay, so let's
Can't
see.
even say the N-word
Let's see.
SMH.
Okay, let's see. There's some of the there's some tweets responding to this, and one of them is pretty sure I'd use 90 tampons on one bad cycle alone, but okay, and it's medically dangerous to wear a single tampon for more than 8 hours. So let's call it 6 hours per tampon. Let's call it 5 days of your period. Although a lot of people have 6 to 7 days, that's at least 20 tampons per period. 12 tampons per year makes a minimum of 240 for a year. I'll be first to admit that I had no fucking idea that women needed that many fucking tampons.
I
Jeez.
did not know this either.
240 fucking tampons a year.
It's
Holy,
actually quite a bit.
that's a lot. And
For any of the like 2 or 3 women listening to the podcast in the entirety of ever, we
oh god, are you assuming that we won't get any?
we heard the
women on?
Scuffcast appreciate and understand your struggle.
Yeah,
it sounds like it's very expensive.
We
to be a
we
woman.
we condone free tampons at like hospitals and stuff. I'm down with that.
Can we have like someone sponsor us for tampons or something like that?
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
god,
we will do ad reads for tampons 100%.
we will.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
5 to 6 males condoning like advertising tampons. Can you just picture that in your head? It's like, hi guys, welcome to the Scuffcast. Today we're sponsored by Tampax. Get your best tampons at tampax.com.
It comes in a 12 pack. They're nice and red.
They're super absorbent and they're great for your periods. You know, they don't leak, none of that
You don't
stuff.
even feel it.
How would you know?
It's just there in the air.
I tested
That's
it.
that's oh wait, what? Wait, I've heard this thing about using tampons for nosebleeds. Is that actually like a real thing?
No, I have a story.
Oh no, this
No,
is
I've never
God.
done. No. Before I go hyping it up too much, I've never done this. I was gonna say is I would not know because I've had exactly one nosebleed in my life, and it was 2 weeks ago, because I
Wow.
was staying at a house whilst on the road for a Magic tournament. I was staying at a stranger's house, and it was very dry in there. And I woke up one morning, and I thought my nose was just kind of snotty or whatever, and I wipe it. And I'm like, oh, that's blood. Oh no! And I didn't really know what to like do because I'd
Oh,
never had a
God.
nosebleed in my entire
Oh
life.
my! I
ended
literally
up
got
just
a
blowing
nosebleed 3 days ago. Literally got a
No, but
nosebleed 3 days ago.
I've
This
never
was-
had a nosebleed in my life.
Oh, well, look, man, it's gonna happen sooner or later. It happens if you sleep. I could say from experience, it happens when you sleep somewhere really dry.
Yeah, it also happens if you like if you like. I doubt you do this, but it happens if you exercise, but you're like too clothed. I have a friend
Yeah.
who's
I don't-
That
I have-
explains why I've never gotten one.
he's not gonna
don't
appreciate
exercise at all.
he's not gonna appreciate me exposing him like this. But our
You have a
artist,
fake name.
our
Fake name.
artist, what does it?
No.
Our artist Kevin, he when we used to when I
Kevin.
when I was like rather closer with him, he once came back from a jog with just blood pouring down his nose because he was wearing like, you guys know what, like he was basically wearing long john shirts and like shorts to run, and I'm just like, are you retarded? Like why would you ever do that? Like why would you run with long sleeves on that's supposed to absorb heat for your body? Like why? Like he was like Jiraiya seeing a girl busting out that blood. That's how bad it was.
What a weeb.
Oh my god.
Probably
Agreed.
weeb running.
Weeb.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, the Naruto running.
actually, guys, we hit our 30-minute mark for like a little bit, and I think that's it for
It's turning
tonight.
shorter. I mean, we
Yeah.
did lose many men in this podcast.
Yeah, we did lose many
I
men.
have
That was
one
just 'cause
more
Devin's
article if
phone
you guys
died.
are interested.
yeah, we can squeeze it in. Fuck it, let's just do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So this article is about a teenager arrested for spiking his stepdad's drink with cow tranquilizers.
Wow.
Yeah, the 17-year-old boy from Wisconsin was arrested for playing with what he thought was a
Goldie?
joke on his stepdad.
Goldie
Tyler
doesn't have a
Malone
stepdad.
told police that he thought it would be funny to spike his stepdad's energy drink with cow tranquilizer and claimed that he did not know that it was going to hurt. The boy's stepfather had to be taken to the hospital in January after he started
Yikes.
speech and had trouble breathing.
Oh God.
I believe
Jesus
the drink was to blame, but did not suspect that it had been tainted with.
Aren't those symptoms the same thing as like a stroke, slurred speech?
Yeah.
So he basically gave his stepdad a stroke.
Yeah, a serious stroke. Like,
Oh my God.
After having
That's
another medical
insane.
episode in April, he started to suspect Tyler was to blame and began monitoring everything he ate and drank. When the symptoms stopped, he started to search Tyler's belongings, where he found the syringes, and he pretty much just got his own stepson arrested for tranquilizing his drink.
Good
That's
for him.
insane.
I'd do it. Bro,
Yeah.
I swear to God, my mother. If it was my own
My
father.
one question:
Mhm, mhm.
what would you do if you had cow tranquilizers? Would you play a practical joke on your father, your stepfather, or whoever?
No, I don't think
Probably
I don't
not.
think I would never mess with tranquilizers, but what I would mess with is laxatives. I would 100%
Yes.
play a prank with
Yeah,
So you
laxatives.
would just
You can't
put
do
a
too
laxative
money,
in
though.
somebody's drink and then
I-
just sit and watch.
Yeah,
You've seen
yeah,
the videos,
that's
you've seen
that's.
the videos where it
And then
ended up in
hear
the
them
school
10
food.
minutes later in the bathroom just exploding the entire toilet.
I mean, look, it's the fastest detox in the world. There's
yeah, if they're
no
sick, I mean, it might happen.
no detox in the world is
lose 10
faster than like a
pounds.
horse laxative. Like
Oh no, a horse laxative?
Wait, they make horse laxatives?
yeah,
That's a
yeah,
thing?
yeah, yeah. They have laxatives. I think for like
Somebody's-
every animal.
I've
Put
watched
horse
a video on
laxatives
a
in the
dude
school's
taking
lemonade.
one.
Oh yes, I have seen that
It was
video.
He's getting
not,
bullied.
it was not,
I've
it
also
was
seen
not
that.
pretty.
To talk about that video, that video was actually. I mean, it's funny, but it wasn't like.
It's very scuffed.
It's very scuffed. So this kid was basically getting bullied at the school. So what he did was he put horse laxatives in his school's lemonade. I actually think it's rather funny.
Wait, hang on. I'm curious if we've actually
Wait.
seen the same video. Was it like a private school where they all
Yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
uniforms
They were
on?
all
Okay.
in uniforms.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
And there's like people, there's like boys in the bathroom like pooping in the urinals and stuff just because
No,
they like ran.
yeah, no. It got. If you kept watching that video, they were literally taking shits in the hallway. Like, they were bent over in front of their lockers, just blowing ass on the floor.
Yeah, and like all of them were crying and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. This is really funny, but
It was
like
funny, but disgusting.
it's messed up. But
Those
honestly,
kids
if
They're scarred now, man.
I mean, but
Dude,
then
that's
again,
gonna be my prank. I'm just gonna do that at prom.
oh my god, you're
Don't
actually, you
actually.
know that this is gonna go up on like social media, and if it actually happens, you're gonna get arrested. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the person that did that got arrested.
But like, no, I mean,
What
like,
crime did he commit?
yeah, he
We'll get another
didn't,
follow-up
he didn't really
on,
commit
next
a
episode of
crime.
Scuffed News.
But like the thing is, it's like honestly, if I were I don't think the kid did anything wrong. Like, yeah, he did something fucked up, but I don't think it was wrong.
I don't think that's illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you're going for is illegal. It's very wrong because
It's
not
very-
surely not everyone in that school bullied him.
You would be surprised. I was.
Surely there were some people that just
I was bullied, but I wasn't like bullied by like the entire school. Shout out to my elementary school. If you bullied me, go fuck yourself. But
Yikes.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I've never
yeah.
had that problem.
yeah, of course not. You went to an all-white school.
Not
piece
all of
shit.
us could be Chads like you.
Yeah, not everyone else.
No,
not all of
no,
us
no,
have baby
no.
arms.
Guys, you're like the biggest Chad in here. Get out of here.
Oh, my
Fuck
God, no,
off.
not.
No,
But-
that's not it. I was the biggest nerd, but I was like really chill with everybody because like I got along with people.
Yeah,
easier.
because you were just too busy blowing them in the fucking toilets, weren't you? You piece of shit. That's what you were doing.
Wait, were you there one time?
Oh yeah, you bet.
Is that how I know you?
yeah,
I think I
yeah.
visited New York one time.
Yeah, I remember you. You were bent over in the stall right in front of me, right?
Yeah, I had my mouth full. I didn't really
Mhm.
talk that much.
No, but see, I'd be the one in this in like the next all over. It's like, oh, they're on their knees. They're proposing. It's so
They're
cute.
praying.
Who's proposing in a toilet? I'd be the shittiest proposal like ever. Just imagine proposing to your
I see
wife
what
in a
you did
toilet.
there. I see what you did there.
Nah, my box would actually be a toilet, and
Wait, what?
my
Your
ring
box?
would kind of.
Your box?
Oh,
What?
for the ring.
box
The
that
box
covers
for the ring.
ring.
The box for the ring.
Oh,
It's
oh,
big-
ring
big
box.
brain
You lift up the
analogies.
lid.
Yeah,
You
big
lift up
brain
the lid,
analogies.
and it's just in there in like a.
In the
take the
toilet,
ring out.
in the toilet water.
In order to get the ring out, you gotta flush it.
Wait, what?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, you pull a little lever and opens the box.
Oh god.
That's actually really creative.
It just pops out the bottom.
God. But
Yeah, but let me ask this
Great.
one
That'd be
really important
funny.
question. Why?
Well, sometimes you gotta think.
Look,
That's-
it's not always about why.
no, it's a test of
Do
loyalty.
you
It's-
want to spend the rest of your life with this person? Why not test that?
Yeah, test their. It's a loyalty test.
Test it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know like all those posts about like if
Hey,
you
babe, I'm gonna give you this ring. It's in a toilet. You have to stick your finger down there in order to get it. Do you still love me?
Yo, I thought you were saying yeah, and I'm like, oh man, is Sean like pumping out like his SoundCloud rap right
oh
here?
my god.
Yeah.
No, but like seriously.
Follow us on SoundCloud, by the way.
I'm gonna grab a fiber
Like you know all
bar.
those all those posts about like
I
oh
got a fiber bars.
you should give your girlfriend like undivided
Just have some
attention and all that
laxatives.
stuff. Yeah.
Only if I had a girlfriend.
Oh god. Yeah, everyone
that's-
everyone if
that's
you're
so
interested in
legit.
dating Sean, please email us at the scuffedcast
If you're
12
interested in
at
dating me, put a
gmail.com.
Bible thump in the chat.
All right. I think we're approaching the time limit. We're at like 40 minutes. I think if we pass the 45-minute threshold, we'll actually just lose viewers and subscribers. So I feel like we should call it a night.
We're trying to grow.
Yeah,
Thank you, though.
yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this new format that we're trying out. We're gonna try out to pump out like one of these news-based, kind of like more organized, like videos
every
once a
month.
month. Yeah, like once a month. We'll obviously do the random all over the place videos once in a while because we're just a bunch of unorganized fucks. So that's pretty normal for us. But
Correct.
yeah, I hope you
Yeah, I
guys
don't have
enjoyed it
time in order to
tonight.
do any of this, so I'm pretty disorganized.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it
Relatable.
tonight. And
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Sean.
yeah.
Oh, no
Alright,
problem.
alright.
I'll be coming on soon.
Yeah. After he gets ungrounded for failing his classes, don't fail your class.
Ooh, doxing him here.
Oh, God. All right,
Didn't know we were throwing shade at the end of the video.
all right, goodbye, guys. Everyone say goodbye.
He's got a penis.
All right, everyone on the count of three. We're gonna say goodbye on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Fuck you.